Oh man, this pasture just will not grow. I wish I knew more about pastures so I could let my horses out and run around all throughout the field. Then they could get some exercise and not be cooped up in the barn all year. I would be able to save some money on not paying for hay as much. Maybe I can help. Horses will need lots of grass to maintain their nutrient requirement and maintenance energy, so you need to have them on lots of pasture. If you want the horses to be healthy on pasture all year round, you will need different varieties of grasses in the pasture. You will need a variety of cold and warm season grasses. What are those? Cold and warm season grasses are two categories of grasses. Cold season grasses will tend to grow better in 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. And warm season grasses do better at 80 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And just because it is in these temperatures doesn't mean the plants will grow that well. If it is not raining at all, or the nutrients are not being supplied to the plants very well because the soil does not contain them, you'll need to take the horses off to allow for the grasses to grow. What else do I need to know about these grasses? You also need to watch your pasture, because if the temperature is off a different year, then the cold season plants might take over. And if the cold season plants will take over, there will be less nutrients for the warm season plants to grow. So the nutrients in the warm season grasses will not be available for the horses. So I would suggest you keep an eye on your pasture so they can grow better. What else do I need to know? You should also know your soil composition and the nutrients that your soil contains. Plants will uptake some of the nutrients and will transfer them into their leaves where the horse will be able to eat them. I would suggest you take a sample of your soil and send it to a lab where they can analyze it and give you better information on what type of soil you are using in your pasture. I ride my horses different. Does that make a difference on how much pasture they will need and if other nutrients will be needed for them? If you're using your horses differently, the nutrients that they need will be different. So I would suggest you take samples of the plants that you have in your pasture and send it to a lab where they can be analyzed, and you have a better understanding of what other nutrients your horse will need and can supplement other feed ingredients with them. Thanks for the great information. This will surely help me know more about horses. You're welcome. And by the way, I'm writing a paper for my horse class that will help horse owners manage and understand their pastures better and be able to upkeep them more. You should check in with me sometime so I can show you the paper. Maybe it will help you some in the future. And for now, here are some sources that I think will help you